His hair takes like 5 minutes to do every morning. So if you mess his hair up right after he fixes it up, you'll get some whine of protest. But if you wait till after classes, toward the end of the day, he will happily sit still and let you do as you please. He's a bit self-conscious because he knows his hair is pretty rough with all the gel and hairspray in it. He can't imagine it's the pleasant of feeling you must have been after. As long as you reassure him you love his hair with a forehead kiss, he'll relax again. It become a routine for you to play with his hair before bed, and he absolutely loves it. If one night you forget to play with his hair, he's going to have a device or plan to get your hand in his hair. Hey babe, think you can brush the gel out of my hair for me? He's never fully relaxed until you're petting his hair down before bed. If you start trying to style it, then he won't complain, just so long as you give him a manly hairstyle. He will even insist on playing with your hair too. He's actually really good at styling hair. Whenever you leave his room, your hair always looks flawless, and you don't know how he does it. You're going to have to pester him to style your hair more often. Of course, he'll say yes, so long as you play with his hair in return. Get your hand away from my head, dumbass. He acts like it's a complete nuisance. If you try to play with it when others are around, he will grab your waist and send you a warning glare. If you're alone and you keep insisting, he'll eventually give in with an annoyed sigh. He'll grumble for a while, but it won't take that long for him to be putty in your hands. It felt really good to have your finger through his hair. As long as you don't give him some sort of stupid hairstyle or start putting some bow in his hair, then he won't stop you. He will never outwardly ask you for you to play with his hair because he still acts like it annoys him. So I'll give you subtle hints whenever you two are cuddling instead. What? You're not going to play with my hair this time? He brings up the topic so often that you can't help but catch on to what he's doing. Soon, you'll figure out that it's actually the best method of calming him down. He just can't help but relax when you're playing with his hair. When you catch his eyes sleeping close and tease him about how relaxed he is, he's going to get very defensive. I was not falling asleep, and it didn't feel that nice. He was totally falling asleep in your hand. The first time you did it, it was a bit tense. No one had ever really played with his hair before, and he wasn't sure how to react. The way you softly run your hair in his hair soothed him greatly. Once he relaxes, he realizes how addicting it is, and he absolutely loves it. You can guarantee that every single time your fingers are playing through his locks, he's going to fall asleep. Once he's more comfortable with the relationship, he's going to start outwardly asking you to play with his hair, which may make you question why he likes it so much. I sleep easier when you do it. It feels nice. If he wakes up from a nightmare or if finding it hard to fall asleep to begin with, all you have to do is run your hair through his hair and he will be out like a light. You'll know when he's after some head pats, because whenever you two are sitting together, his head would suddenly attach itself to your shoulder. It's like its silent way of begging for you to play with his hair by putting it in your face. He doesn't care if you want to try to braid it or put bows in it, as long as no one else sees it, of course. You can do as you please, mess it up, pat it down, give him some pigtails. Just as long as he can feel your fingers softly threading through his locks, he'll be happy.